Hello everyone, this is your old good buddy, your Team Right, with a special video. I have a special guest. There you go, my man. Go for it.
Alex Larson, also known as Edge is the Best One TV, back again.
Yes. Thank you to come on my show for the first time. Now we're going to discuss about randomly stuff. Nothing to do with wrestling. Now let's discuss about your Seattle Seahawks. Go for it, my man.
Seahawks, what a team this team is going to be. For all you doubters out there that say that the Seahawks are trash, they're not a good team, you guys need to get your facts straight. We have one of the best defenses in all of the NFL with Brandon Browner, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, the list goes on and on. We have a rookie in Russell Wilson, and if Russell Wilson ever gets hurt or he doesn't produce well, we got a great backup by the name of Matt Flynn. We lost to the Cardinals the first game, big whoop. We came back and destroyed the Cowboys on our own home turf, 27-7, and we now play the Packers on Monday night. The Seattle Seahawks, bear my word, if they are not a first-place team, because let's face it, San Francisco is too damn good, I think we will be a legitimate wild card team. Seahawks, I'm picking to go to the playoffs. I want every single one of you out there watching to watch the Seahawks this year. They will not disappoint.
I totally agree. Plus, your stadium is freaking amazing. Have you been to that game before, Alex? Have you been to the stadium?
I have been to so many games there. In fact, I went to 2 preseason games, and I've been to a few games in the past. Yeah, CenturyLink Field in Seattle gets loud. We are known for having the most false starts in all of the NFL. And if you don't believe me, you can look this up. When Marshawn Lynch ran 67 yards against the Saints, we actually set off the Richter scale, and that means that we actually caused a slight earthquake. I think it was a 1.4, and I am not lying about that. That's how loud that place was.
Were you at that game, in the playoff game back then, against the Saints?
Oh, I was not at that game, but you know I would have been if I would have known that was going to happen. But I have been to some loud games. And see, our fans are the most passionate, like not only because of the 12th man, but we sold out preseason games.
Wow.
That surprises me.
That never happens in football because preseason don't mean shit. No offense to you, but it doesn't, you know?
It doesn't. In fact, really, and that's why I like going to the preseason games. Because, okay, you get to see your team play. If they win, cool. If they lose, oh well, it doesn't mean anything. But yeah, bear my word, everybody. The Seahawks, especially when they play at home, you can bet anything the Seahawks are going to be a great team, and I know it. We're 1-1, and we're playing the Packers Monday Night Football, and then we got the Rams. So I'm predicting 2 thumbs up for the Seahawks.
Anyway, what happened? By the way, speaking of Seattle, your team, what happened to the original stadium, the Kingdome? Did they tore down years ago, right before you were born?
Yeah, that was like for the Seattle Mariners, which is now they play in Safeco. Yeah, the Kingdome was that was blown up, and that's no longer there. I did a long time ago. When I was a kid, I actually went to one game, which I do not remember at all, but I do remember my mom saying that we took it to the Kingdome once, and things that it's gone. That's when the Mariners were actually a great team playing in the Kingdome.
Yeah.
But,
Are you a big baseball fan too?
Oh, huge. I mean, football is my favorite of everything. Football is the best for me. But I do love the Mariners. And yes, the Mariners do suck. But you know what? They are a young team. And they're another team, which in the next few years, they have great pitching prospects. Their farm system is beyond the charts amazing. So I'm a big Seattle Mariners fan. But this is when I start to tune out the Mariners and when I tune in the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Huskies. But for sure, I am a baseball fan.
Same thing for me. I know Cubs suck, and I tune out because they have a bad year. But they're going to be good like your team is. But I'm focused on the Bears. I know they have a rough start, but not rough. You know what I'm saying, right, Alex?
I do, yes. You guys got by the Colts, and I was rooting for you against the Packers because I really wanted to see the Packers go 0-2 heading into our Monday night game. But the only thing, I think you guys are a dang good team. You guys got to get that offensive line fixed.
It's very early in the season, but they got to work on it very quickly, because if they don't work on it quickly, they're going to be on a playoff hunt, and maybe Lovey will get fired. And that's not a good thing, that's a bad thing. Plus, I don't know if you know, Lovey Smith is the longest running coach since Mike Ditka, and that's been too many years, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, I do. I think the Bears, they do have the potential to be a good team, and I think Jay Cutler, I say he's an average quarterback at best, but let's see if that offensive line gets better. So,
Yeah.
for sure, man, I don't think the Bears are all that amazing, but fix the offensive line and prove me wrong.
Yes, correct. Now let's switch gears and discuss about movies. Is there any movies you really want to see in theaters or on DVD version or whatever?
Well, for those of you that don't know, I am one of the biggest nerds when it comes to Paranormal Activity movies. I've been to opening night for every single Paranormal Activity, 1, 2, and 3, and then I believe October, I want to say 23rd or 19th, is when the 4th one comes out. But, I'm back in school. Movies are not my top priority. I haven't seen The Avengers, and I know everyone just probably fell off their chair thinking, he hasn't seen The Avengers? I haven't seen it. The only movie I really want to see is Paranormal Activity 4. And Rai, I'm not sure if you're a fan of the Paranormal Activity movies. I'm not sure if they're too scary for you, but I love them.
I never heard of it, so I'm sorry, but I never heard of it. I'm just into superhero movies and action. I might check it out. Just send me a link and I'll check it out for myself. But I don't know. By the way, what's your thoughts? Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. Well, two things. One, the first Paranormal Activity only cost like $15,000 or $25,000 to make, and it was like one of the most popular movies. So definitely check it out. But speaking of movies, the funniest movie I saw all summer was Ted. Great movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Very fun movie. That's not like a kids movie, but that's like
I love it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I might get on DVD. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but let's see here. Is there anyone from the YouTube you ever want to meet in the future?
Well, I consider everyone on YouTube, when I was on YouTube, my friend, like Rai, I would love to meet you someday, buddy. I would really love to meet you, and I'd love to meet, freaking Yeah, Stevie Breach, Assault and Battery, Luke Cage. I mean, those 4 guys, I talked with them on Skype almost every night when I was doing YouTube, and I don't keep up with them as much. I think those 4 guys with the possibility of a few other people.
Yeah, it's very hard to get together because everyone is in the same time zone. I think me and you are very close to the time zone, so it's very easy to contact you,
Right. It's 7:21 here, and then where you are, it's 9:21, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yep. So it's not too much of a difference. But no, when I was on YouTube, I definitely wanted to meet up with some people, and of course, even if we stop doing YouTube videos, or if you guys ever stop doing YouTube videos, we'll always have our phone numbers, and if we do decide, like, hey, let's go to a wrestling show, or hey, let's meet up for a sports game. So I think in some way, shape, or form, we'll all keep up via our phones or Skype.
Yeah, or Facebook or Twitter,
Exactly, right.
Another thing I want to ask you is about, I know you're not a wrestling fan anymore. What's your thoughts on the health of Jerry King Lawler real fast?
When I heard about that, I was in shock. I was like, oh my God, I never thought that would happen. And then I was reading more about it, and I just felt so sorry for the guy. And now, of course, wrestling's always going to be a part of me, but not as big part as it was. But long story short, I wasn't shocked. I did feel sorry for him. But as soon as I heard that he was out of the hospital and he was heading home, slowly but surely getting better, I felt a good sigh of relief, because that Jerry Lawler, heck of a nice guy.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to meet him in the near future, but I'm not too sure if he's going to come to Indiana or probably just around Chicago or the big cities. You know what I'm saying, Alex?
Right.
Let me ask you, did you get Madden in 2013 yet?
I did. I have a Xbox, and I don't play that many video games, to be honest with you, but I did get Madden 13, and I can tell you right now, yeah, no doubt, it is one of the best games. The graphics are amazing, the new controls and whatever. It's a great feel game, and I did, and it's great.
I haven't, but I gotta learn, because my friend told me that you get picked off a lot in that game, or you can't even run the ball that very much. It's very difficult. Am I right or wrong?
Well, my team, of course, with Marshawn Lynch has beast mode, so running for me isn't so bad. However, picking off the ball, yes, that's why I do the West Coast offense. That's why I pass it short, so I don't get intercepted a lot. I know, but I played on the All-Pro mode, so it's not the hardest, but it's the next best thing, so it's still a dang fun game.
Hey, can you have like a fantasy team like you did on Madden 2012 or no more? They got rid of it, right?
That I don't know, because I actually haven't gone through all the modes. I've just done the play now mode and the online mode. Like, I haven't really messed with the season mode or the fantasy. I would hope that they could do the fantasy mode, but I do not know.
I love it because I can make all these superstars or average players on one team, and it's awesome last year. I have fun with it. I don't have no offense, I'm a huge Beard fan. I don't have like Cutler and I want a superstars team. I know that's like cheating, but you know what I'm saying, Alex?
Well, it's fun. It's fun seeing like all the really good guys, and you want to put them on there, or just exactly make a quote unquote dream team or a good team. So I feel you, man, 100%.
Another thing is, what's your thoughts? Back to the pro sports of the Seattle Supersonics left your area a couple years ago. What's your thoughts on that, real quick?
Well, that was one of the worst days of my life because I was an NBA fan, and I'm no longer an NBA fan. But we have reached a deal with the arena. Chris Hansen, who's the big guy with the Seattle Arena deal, he actually made sure that we are going to get an arena. So the Sonics, or well, not the Sonics, but a team will be coming back to Seattle, and a hockey team if we're lucky. But you know what, hockey, whatever. Basketball, I would love. So it was a sad day for all of us Sonic fans, but Chris Hansen is making sure that we get an arena, and it's planned, and it's slowly but surely going to be built, and the city of Seattle will have an NBA team back before you know.
Now, is it going to call Seattle Supersonics or a new team, new name?
I would think a new team. I mean, that would take a lot to get the Seattle Supersonics name back. I hate to say it, but if I were to guess, I would think that it's probably going to be a different name.
And probably a different logo too, huh?
Yeah, but shoot, man, if we could get the Sonics back, like the name Sonics, that would be perfect. But hey, main thing is we're going to get a basketball team.
Probably in the near future because the economy's in a shithole. Sorry my French, but it's in a, nobody's not buying, going to every pay-per-view or every football game is expensive,
It is. Times are tough, dude. Times are tough, but hopefully the city of Seattle and Chris Hansen can pull through, and I would think in the next few years we'll have a team, but no rush. I mean, I got football, baseball, I got my Huskies, my college team, so no rush. So let's just make sure the times and money are good for everybody.
Speaking of college football, I'm so happy that Notre Dame is ranked number 11, Go Irish. That's my favorite college team. Hey, is your college team ranked yet?
No, the Washington Huskies have a record of 2 wins, 1 loss. They lost their game to LSU, and let's face it, that team is just too dang good. LSU's too good. But we beat San Diego State our first game, and then we just destroyed Portland State. I think it was 52-13. So we are not ranked, but we are a young team with sort of like the Bears. Our team has a bad offensive line issue.
Really that bad, huh?
Look out for the name Keith Price. That's our quarterback, and he's a junior and a possible Heisman candidate. So this week we have a bye week, and then we play Stanford. But Huskies are not ranked, but I'm happy with 2 wins and 1 loss.
So what are you going to do on your I know your team has a bye. Are you still going to watch some college football Saturday?
Oh, dude, my routine is I wake up every Saturday. In fact, for the past 7 years, I've woke up at 6:30, got myself ready, and then I turn on College Game Day, that show on ESPN, and from 7 to 9 I watch that, and my whole weekend is football. I mean, really, it sounds lazy, but my whole weekend is football. Now, this weekend, the Huskies have a bye week, and the Seahawks don't play till Monday, so none of my teams play this weekend except for the Seahawks, who just play Monday, but that's not the weekend.
No, true. Now, I like your picture, your TV. Is that your living room with a big TV in front of the living room?
That's a 55-inch TV in my living room.
Did that came with the house, or did you guys put that in a while back?
Oh, that was probably 5-6 years ago, I think so. Long time, but I gotta tell you, it is fun to watch sports on that.
Is that HD version or just normal version?
HD, you know it, man.
Damn.
Yeah, HD, we had to get HD.
Do you have DirecTV, or who is your provider?
Mine is a local provider. It's called Click. It's very low. Yeah, it's a local thing, so I'm not sure if everyone knows what it is, but
I never heard of it.
I would love DirecTV only because of the NFL Sunday
package
season ticket.
But bad part is, Alex, is so it's lots of money. You got, I think I pay like 4 payments. That's ridiculous, but I think it's worth it. But when you get older, Alex, you go to your local sports bar and watch it for free,
That's true. That's true. But the main thing is, as long as my sports teams are playing on my TV, I don't really care.
See, I live in the Chicago area. The only time they play is the Bears, because Bears have their own channel, but other teams, I hardly see them, and that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. But you know what I'm saying? Now let's switch gears and talk about let me see here. How's your family doing? Pretty good?
Family's doing good. My mom is still working. She's a bartender. My sister, she is in 8th grade. She'll be in high school next year. So
wow,
we're all doing good, man. And I'm a senior, as most of you should know. So life is pretty good for us.
Time's going so fast, huh? Time's going fast.
Nonetheless, that's still pretty much with my family.
That's
Nothing
cool.
too bad.
That's cool. Hey, does your mom know you're doing this interview, or probably she's working right now, huh?
She's at work and she doesn't know, but she wouldn't care. She wouldn't care at all.
See, when I do videos, I have family and all that, and I hate when I always have to put sign out, and because I get interrupted. I don't know if you did that back in the day. How do you do your videos without interruptions back in the day?
Well, I used to tell them, I'm doing a video, so I need you guys to be quiet for a little bit. And mainly they would be downstairs and I'd be upstairs.
Oh.
But I know it's the worst feeling if you get interrupted during a video.
Especially when you have family over or live by you, live with you.
Right, but hey, I don't do videos anymore, and that was a big thing that was lifted off my chest, so I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I like how you do it outside videos. That was freaking awesome. I stole one of your videos ideas when I did Money in the Bank. I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but I kind of stole your idea from that. Have you noticed that one or no?
I did. Well, in fact, I didn't notice it until Stevie Breach posted a picture of it, and then I watched your video, and I was laughing because I knew that was my idea. But dude, I loved it. It was perfect. So thank you for doing that because it kind of felt good to me. Like, you like that idea. So,
yeah. Well, actually, you had it by the I think a rain gutter, and you used like your dad's or somebody's toolbox, right?
Yeah. I didn't have a briefcase at all, so I thought, this toolbox looks like the next best thing. So hanging from the rain gutters, that's right, man.
And then I used a tree, but and then I had a belt. You didn't use a belt, but I don't think you had a belt back then, did you? Your edge belt?
Yeah, that edge belt actually came after that.
And I heard from some Barry that you can't find your belt, huh?
No, my aunt wanted to frame it, and she had to move a lot of stuff around, and she couldn't find it because she has a huge attic, and I'm not lying, she's got a flippin' huge attic, and she lost it, but thankfully she lost it when I stopped caring about wrestling, so it's all good. I mean, it stinks that I couldn't get some money off of it, but you know what? Who cares?
Okay, well, that's the end of my awesome video. Anybody, you want to say goodbye, or you want to tell them you got Twitter?
Yes, if you guys care, Larson 12th Man is my Twitter, and I want to thank you guys for watching this amazing video. And Rai, thank you for thinking of me and having me on your show, man. This was fun.
Thank you very much. I know I have crazy hours. I know you work and probably work in school and all the good stuff. And hopefully you spread the word, all of your peeps on Twitter, and just maybe they want to come on my show down the road,
Heck yeah, man. I will make sure that you get a lot more people on this because this was fun. Thank you.
Okay, this is your friend Team Myra and my special guest, Alex Larson. Goodbye, everyone.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.